hide. Hide
You
all.
get on your hands and knees.
But we do need bread, fruit, a cup, a knife, a bowl, and a thing. And porridge, I guess. My gosh, guys. That was stressful.
Yeah. I was on the edge of my seat there, folks.
No, you weren't.
You're right. I didn't care.
But that's one thing I really liked about King's Quest 3, both the original and this version, is there's a real sense of menace with this stupid timer and this wizard. Like this oppressive atmosphere to it that no matter what, it's even a little worse than the original if you don't have the timing worked out, because you have the first time you play the game, you have no idea when this guy's getting back. You don't get exclamation points or anything. So,
That sign has too many exclamation points.
right.
See an evil sneer come across the wizard's
Uh-oh.
face.
Are you seeing evil sneers come across your boy's face? Sneers like, so's your old man.
Manon is impatiently waiting for his food.
Feed me, Seymour.
I still gotta see that movie.
Fingers on the table. You'd better feed him quickly, or dire consequences.
Or die
may
trying.
result.
Well, let's see what your dinner should be. Should we prepare you something nice? No, just eat an entire loaf of bread for dinner, Manan, and stuff it in your face.
He just shove it in his mouth.
He did. It took him like 3 seconds.
I magically ate that bread.
Master?
What?
Is it? Speak quickly, boy.
What are the people of
I need to
Forbidden
apply
Light?
for vacation.
I need to steal other
The wizard
orphans.
gives you a cautionary glance.
Why? Intending to make their acquaintance, are you?
Intending to make out with them, are
just
you?
Curious.
Make out with their acquaintance.
From what you have said
I'm just
in
a
the
little
past, I
curious.
don't see very
Oh, you've come to that age. Well, let me sit you down, my boy. You see,
Stop it!
when a mommy and a
Stop it!
daddy love each other very much.
I actually want to hear what they're saying.
Constant
Hey, usually you say I'm not saying enough on the stream. And now I'm saying too much?
tires me. Keeping track
Shut
of
up, shut up. But when you want someone to talk to...
Might put a foot out of line.
No, this
You
is
have the
new
strange
stuff they
assumption
added to
that
the
Manon's
remake.
last comment was not an
Fine,
explosion.
I'll save all my comments for the boring parts.
Much like yourself.
But then I'll forget them.
But they are punished for their disobedience.
It's got like
Surely.
the wizard's opening up to us here. He's like, "This is how terrible I am."
Manon does not.
Anyway, that's it. You just talk to him. Well, have fun. And now we can't do much until the wizard leaves again. But at least we didn't die. Chat's like, time to stop saving everything under the same name over and over.
But
I know it's just a thing that I do, but I. Well, we didn't die. Now tell yours whatever you were saying.
well, my story about my nieces and nephews that I started 100 years ago.
Sure, why not?
Where was I even going with that?
I don't know. You were the one telling it.
Oh, yes. So I throw in a lot of references to it, but I try to make them original. Like, I have these little Lego figures of Thor and Loki, but they're not Thor and Loki in the game. I'm like, they're just some guys in cosplay in the bar. Or some Vikings in the bar. But anyway, we're in the haunted castle now, and my nieces and nephews won't find this out, but...
Your heart
Ah!
the wizard
Gosh, your heart skipped! And I'm never going to finish that story.
If he didn't appear with like the like boom, you're just like. Anyway, the words is like, tell the story.
So, we're in the haunted castle, and we get to the end, and like, there's like an enchantment, so they travel back when the ruined castle isn't ruined, and they meet King Bram of the Kingdom of Gallantry,
Okay.
and all the kids were trying to tell me, no, he's King Arthur. I'm like, I'm King Bram of the Kingdom of Gallantry. I said it like 3 times, he just kept interrupting them. Like, oh, he's King Bram of the Kingdom of Gallantry. But the evil wizard that has him in prison is going to be Wizard Mordecai
Nice.
instead of Mordak.
You don't want to try to get them to pronounce Mananan and be like Manananan.
No, I was thinking Mordak was the one that popped in my head because he's
Right.
going to be related. My nephew's character is Mordragon,
Okay.
which means black dragon in Tolkien speech,
As your nephew obviously knows.
which is a mix of the dark language and common. Anyway,
And,
that's getting into Tolkien lore.
Arabic.
But he's Mordragon, which is black dragon, and I'm like, he's got the name of an evil wizard, so he has to be related to this other black wizard somehow. So Mordecai.
Ah. So he's Jewish.
Don't you remember your old grandpa Mordecai was there? Anyway, what?
I am going to lie down for a rest. Do not disturb me.
That's Willie's time.
Oh, and he poofed into the bedroom. That was cute.
I love how no wonder he's so scary. Have you guys seen Harry Potter when the Weasley twins just apparate next to their mother? It's like the exact same thing.
What are you doing? Ah!
Come on, man and Ann, you're just trolling us all. Would you stop that?
Anyway, wow, the cat killed a fly. That was pretty impressive.
I like how the cat's eyes go around like one of those old Felix clocks.
You pick up the dead fly.
It's because
and
there's
drop it
passage
into
of
your
time
hand.
is a very big.
Disgustedly, you look at it,
Ew. Anyway, the fly's magical,
picking off its.
or the fly wings anyway. Apparently, the fly wasn't magical because it wasn't glowing with death. I still don't know where that map is. Okay, so now the wizard's asleep. I can take all that stuff back out. And so I think you have to make a lot of the spells, maybe even most, if not all of the spells, before we can make the turning you into a cat spell, which means that a lot more of this game is stressful and crazy. I need to get the wand back again.
You try to.
Oh, I gotta get the key. Anyway, so
You unlock.
So we're going to try to make some of the spells now and see.
Ooh, I like that sword.
That's a wand.
I like that wand. It looks like a sword. It looks like a giant, like, Final Fantasy Buster type sword.
Right. Bonk.
In fact, it looks like the ultimate weapon for Final Fantasy VII because it looks like it's glowing.
We got Nightshade juice. We got Toad spittle. I'm basically picking up all the bottles that look weird. One of them was empty.
You pick up the
Toadstool powder.
You pick up the bottle.
Saffron.
Nothing's more suspicious than toadstool powder.
That's a lot of saffron. Look at that. You know how
Hey, you know what?
expensive
He's just
saffron is?
wild about saffron.
You know how expensive saffron is? It's like super expensive.
That's how expensive it is. Like, super expensive.
Yeah, super. Anyway, I'm just seeing what else is in here. Let's see if we can.
Take a close.
All right, let's see if this. Let's see if spelling works.
Covered with gold trimmings, the old book's leather cover is cracked and worn. Its pages yellowed, and you eagerly
sorcery
follow
of
through page
old.
after
You try to
page
read
of
it,
what you
but it just
assume
fizzles
is
and dies.
Magic formulas. The ink of the old handwriting. Most of the formulas
Blah, blah,
are
blah, blah.
indecipherable,
Doo,
but a
doo.
few are in a language you know.
Spanish.
You treat the old book with great care.
Well,
As
that
can
you know.
tell, it contains recipes for some very
Pone
early
saffron
powerful magic
en
spells.
una
Your
mesa.
hands shake.
¿Qué pasaría si pongas la saffron en la mesa?
Escape from the
Mezcalo con los
Gato.
el gato.
Tiene la cara de un burro.
We don't have any dew. We don't have any animal hair. We don't have any of that.
You don't have any Mountain Dew?
Okay, so we can't do that one. We can do this one. Pinch of saffron into a jar of rose petal essence. There. Where's this? Oh, this. Where's my tons of saffron? I'm gonna make some paella.
You add a pinch of saffron.
Hey, if I do put Man and Ann
Uh-huh.
in the RPG I'm doing with the kids, I'll be like, it's the wizard Man and Ann, and he has two familiars. Do 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 do.
Banana Nan.
Do 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 do.
Okay, so recite the following. Hoot.
With trepidation, you
Here we go.
prepare to recite flying like an eagle or a fly.
This shouldn't take as long as last
incantation.
time when we had an entire
Spirits of air,
section of
cloud and breeze,
spell casting.
lend me your wings that I may seize the opportunity to fly. Allow me passage through the sky.
Gwydion's awfully bored. And then
Maybe the voice actor wasn't paid very well. Breeze,
Now we gotta move
skis,
back to Salt Lake
skies.
City.
You wave a magic wand over
Nobody wants to move there.
Okay, so now we've got this thing that will turn you into a fly. Back when Sir Watts played City of Heroes, he made a broadsword-wielding scrapper named Graham.
Ooh, nice. I remember City of Heroes. I didn't play it, but I remember it.
Yeah. So, as you can see, the spelling's a lot easier.
Get with the times. City of Heroes is gone.
Spelling is a lot easier because you don't actually have to spell, like, literally,
Wait.
like, words.
Are you saying spelling is easier or spelling is easier?
Both.
Like the action of spelling, like magic.
Like, spell making, like, making these, magical objects. I guess enchanting, is easier in this game because you don't have to spell.
So spelling is easier because you don't have to spell.
You look at
Yeah, pretty much. So let's see what else we can do right now. Teleportation at random. We don't have a stone. We got acorn. We got nightshade. We might be able to do causing a deep sleep. I think we've got all that. Because we've got acorns. Do we have nightshade juice? I think I got that too.
How do you spell Mananan?
Nightshade juice
Mananananan. That's not actually how you do it. That was
Manananan?
I think so. Grind 3 acorns with a mortar and pestle. So
You place the acorn.
I like this.
You grind the
creepy music. Okay, so put acorn powder in a bowl. Adventure games, obeying instructions.
Guess we're not going to the library. I can't stand it.
We already did the library.
I know. I guess I should say I'm glad we're done with the library.
Stir the mixture with a spoon. It's just powder. We're just like getting it more fine.
It's funny that I was telling him to get with the times because City of Heroes is an old game, and then I remembered what we were playing. What the?
I missed a step. Hold on, I skipped a step. Now he's asleep.
You shouldn't try making up your own spells.
I'm sorry. I'll never
Never do it again.
Stirring acorn powder causes you to fall asleep. That's your cure for insomnia. Just stir acorn powder, and you'll be gone. You'll be out.
You look at.
I'll check the internet to see if that's correct.
I forgot to put the nightshade juice in the bowl. That makes more sense because I'm like, this isn't even a mixture. Tell me, Mr. Potter. Something butts 12 by pie. I couldn't think of an actual what he actually says. Something about like, when should you use a Bezoar or whatever.
You careful.
No, the Bezoar is his clever solution.
Oh. Lyda Brazier.
And he didn't show it. That wasn't Snape who asked the question. Snape was the one who wrote the answer in the book that Harry had.
Right.
You place the bowl on the.
That was in the 6th book, but he says something about a Bezoar in the 1st book.
You wait until the night.
Oh, okay.
Why he knows it in the 6th book. In the books, anyway.
Oh, I guess that would make sense. It was a callback. I read the book so far apart that
Right.
I didn't get the reference.
Okay. Oh, I don't have a pouch. Uh-oh. I can't cast the spell. So instead, I will stab it with a knife and die.
You're always stabbing things. For Nephi.
So is the only spell I can do is the stupid fly one? Okay. Enhancing musical talent. This one's new.
You could use that in real life.
Add a handful of hot, dry sand to a glass flask filled with seawater. Place one handful, shake the flask, wave a magic wand over the flask. Okay, this draft comes in handy. Oh, it's draft beer. Comes in handy. It functions when the entertainment is poor or non-existent. Administer just prior to the event and prepare for one memorable performance. Because you're drinking a flask filled with sand and seawater. The performance is you choking to death.
I'd laugh.
And now for my greatest number yet. His musical talent.
Encore! Oh, right.
Right. Ocean water I don't have. I don't have a cactus. What the turning another into a cat spell's missing a page. I forgot about that. Okay.
Whatever shall you do?
Mandrake root with a mortar and pestle. Put magic root, and fish oil and cat hair, and then
Blackroot.
So yeah, they've made it more difficult to do that spell, so the only one I could do was the stupid fly like an eagle. Fly like an eagle.
Yeah, we've all heard the song.
Yes, we've heard the chant.
But they smell.
I'm gonna put the wand away just in case.
You care. The cabinet door.
And can I talk to the cat?
No.
Studies are quiet places. The cat just.
Anyway, the cat came back the very next day.
We thought he was a goner, but he wouldn't stay away.
There's supposed to be the magic map that you can use to travel and make this easier, but I don't know where it is. It wasn't in the cabinet. Now I just don't know what to think. But anyway, you do need the fly spell. Actually, is the first one you need because
so you can fly.
I tried to do this in the original because I thought maybe you could do it in the original too. But I'm pretty sure in the remake here, what you do with that spell Oops. Is you can fly in the window of the tavern and like overhear things, if I recall correctly. So I'm going to try that, and if that doesn't work, then I will be sad. No, don't go up to the library, dingus. Go in the... No, okay. Okay, you see that window there? Go in there. There we go.
You overhear
Here we go.
snatches of
Now
the
they
two
tell us
bandits'
stuff.
Conversation.
Squirmed just like a pig. And that rope you
Gross.
inside that big oak tree works great.
Now we know there's the rope in the oak
Now
tree, see?
nobody here will find our hideout.
Our hideout.
Why?
Oh,
Whoa, the
sorry.
voice
I
act-
really thought that guy was a racist, and that was a reference to lynching somebody. And I was like, wow, this is a dark game.
And then you realized it was not.
Yeah. Because, you know, they're doing all secret out in the woods and stuff. I'm like,
Right.
harsh.
No, but now we know that's there, so we could go walk in sometimes. Anyway, how do I turn back into a
So
person?
ends my fun.
Well, you see, Jeffrey,
Now
first
done.
you have had to have been a
Your
person in the
spell
first
is
place.
wearing off.
Help me!
Okay, that's the scariest thing I've ever seen.
All right, I think I can get rid of, because there's the spider here, but I think I can get rid of it now, maybe. Let's give it a shot. What the? I didn't want to leave the screen.
Well, you should have thought of that before you became a peasant.
Oh, it's Itsy Bitsy Spider. That's cute. Itsy Bitsy Spider got jumped into the ocean. The end.
Then he was eaten by Cthulhu.
Jethro, you're the spider?
Yeah, man.
No, Spider is another driver in. I was playing Spider in Micro Machines.
Let's burn.
It's Jethro's Revenge. Oh, I was playing Dwayne, but Spider is a driver in it. Anyway, ooh, there's the Mandrake root. Hold on. Hold on, here comes,
Ooh, I like the design of the tree.
well, it's a cave. Oh, you mean the tree in the cave. Gotcha.
Yeah.
How's it going? Here's the sand person.
Welcome, young one.
How? What?
I
What
saw
the?
you through the telescope, but it was a dream.
Here's the nightmare from
Neither
Kirby.
dreaming nor awake. It was I you saw.
What does that mean? He was dead?
Who are you?
You may
I'm
think
the
of me as
exposition
an
fairy.
oracle. Beyond that lies
I saw you
knowledge I
bathing.
cannot impart.
I saw you bathing on the
A
roof.
better
Your beauty in the
question
moonlight
for
over
you to
through me.
ask is, who am I?
What? Who are you? A better question is, who am
Do you
I?
know your
What?
identity,
Oh,
Who are you, Rafiki?
your heritage?
kind of.
My name is Gwydion, a servant to the wizard Mananan,
Here's my
and I have
backstory.
lived in Ludor all my life. As for my
Covered in a
parents,
big ball
I
of
have never
oil.
known them. Mananan told me that they died when I was very young.
They just
Yes.
fizzled and died.
Too young to remember, too small to resist.
You're a baby.
I don't understand.
You were dumb.
A
Too
lie
fat to
lurks
walk
in
around.
shadow and gives way to the luminance of truth. The time has come for your enlightenment.
Her voice kind of reminds me of some of those high schoolers from that
Hello?
movie the other day. Like they're
Where am
trying to be all.
These are but visions of life.
What
lying
grave is
waiting.
this, spirit?
Observe what you
Why
will,
yours,
for the time
Why
of
yours,
has
Gwydion?
passed.
Anyway, ooh, a bear.
A child's toy.
It's
Its
a
use
bear
short
dance.
Stirs no memory.
I don't remember
The
that
child
bear.
of the cradle stirs, as if the air has become too cold for him. You wonder if you could stand
He shakes
a
and
closer
fizzles
look.
and dies.
Give me a blankie.
Mananan.
Ooh, ah. Yeah, we already saw this. It's the intro.
Thank the Father for this timely gift.
I'm
Ooh,
sure-
Mananan's got religion.
I'm shoehorning the father into this game.
That was. I was that boy.
No wonder that baby was so handsome.
I spelled Mananan
Everything
wrong.
he told me was a lie.
It was, yeah, it was two ends in the middle
I
one.
need to know
Yeah.
more.
It's round on both ends.
Then speak, my child. Ask.
Let's go now to Fezziwig's party. Oh, we can ask about my name or my origin. What's my origin?
Where do I come from?
Where do I go? Where do I come from?
You
Look at,
hail
there it
the
is!
Kingdom of Daventry. Once
Look at how square that is.
It's
They did like a
literally-
legitimate.
Yeah,
That makes me
oldest
very
magic
happy.
that exists within that realm.
I'm pointing
And
at the screen, but nobody in
earliest
chat.
histories are connected to it. An important part is to playing great events to come.
But whatever.
But this should not concern you.
That's the plot of a game we never made.
The land has suffered much in
Now
this
it's a
time,
red square castle.
and
Your
must be
knowledge of the
healed.
land will grow great. What's a paladin?
Let's ask about Daventry. I guess we can't. What's
Why
Daventry?
must the land be healed?
Because I got punched in the face.
Great
What the?
misfortunes have plagued Daventry.
Ooh, that's a good drawing of
Yeah.
a triple-headed dragon that I never done saw before.
Well, it's at the end of
Each year demands
the
a
game.
sacrifice in
The original
exchange
game.
for sparing the land from its fiery wrath. At first, the king refused, and now, years later, the land burns still from the dragon's flame.
Quest for Glory 5.
How may it be healed?
I love how the
How
castle
to
is
do
the
so
default vision here.
Can be found in a place
What?
once linked to the greater land. You
Okay,
will
so
enter in time.
this whole thing about
Your
healing the
value
land
shall be measured
is an add-on
by
to the
way
remake as
you
well.
measure value.
You'll find out why in a minute.
I hate it.
You will know when it is time to know.
That doesn't mean anything. Let's ask about the king. What sort of quests might he go on?
Why does the king do nothing?
You know,
He's an idiot.
space
There was a
quests,
time who would have
police
lived all to save
quests.
another.
All right.
Now,
Quests that climb on
he has
rocks.
buried the spark of life within him. The
You've
years
been
have
quest with
passed
chicken
away,
pox.
Look,
Grief has taken
Graham
its
has been
toll,
hardly
and the king
working.
has borne the brunt of the anguish. Now, with the dragon holding the kingdom's future in its fiery jaws, he has not the spirit to fight the evil. The curse and
Nor the
dust.
opposable digits to operate a firearm.
It is beyond what is yours to reckon with. Concern yourself not with it.
He doesn't look anguished. He's just looked like he was about to answer a difficult Jeopardy question.
Who are my family?
You are the son of Graham and Valentine,
Graham.
and the twin brother of Rosella.
Now it's just things
who is
like
even
my
now
niece
in
does.
great peril.
Wow, Rosella. Oh, there we go. Oh, we're getting the PowerPoint about that. Ask about your sister. You can't ask about Valenice because who cares?
A sister.
About your sister.
Did you
You
say-
have a twin sister.
The dragon came and took nest upon the highest
Your
summit.
feelings have betrayed her too.
There, it receives its dues.
$5 a
Lately,
week
Its price is the highest yet.
plus macaroni and cheese.
Rosella.
Yes, she is to be.
I
the
recognize her
next
from the half second I saw her earlier. Your sister. All right, now what's my name?
My name? Do I have a name? Other than the one Mananan gave me, I mean?
Yes, it's
Your
butt fart.
name is Alexander.
Yeah, I was gonna say something
Prince
ridiculous.
Alexander.
Beat me
Oh.
to
You
it,
are
you
heir
little
to your
rascal.
father's throne.
Prince Alexander the
father is a
Third.
king?
Alexander learns
My-
his real
Very
name.
good
Alexander
and
talks to this person.
It may
Alexander
come to pass
learns that
you
his
shall
name
meet
isn't Gwydion.
Wait, my-
Alexander turns Mananan into a cat.
hold on.
Alexander. Sorry, what?
Wait, I was going to say, but you kept saying Alexander stuff. He was like, it's like my father's a king after he did all the other exploits.
Well, gotta go.
Hey, what about the Oracle?
Why are you helping me? How did you come to be here?
The plot of the
We
game
have not
demanded
the time
it.
to speak of such things,
Oh, right.
and I cannot further risk tainting the spectrum of destiny.
Don't taint the spectrum of destiny. That's just bad news all around.
Yeah, and then nobody can swim in it.
Gross.
With
Shut up.
one less follower, Morgulon's cloak.
Oh, you
will
just made that
travel
up.
all the dark times to come.
Morgul. Who is Morgul?
It's always the one you least expect.
I'm afraid
I'm glad
I'm
time
not
stops
talking.
during this conversation.
Nor is it important for you to.
It'd be sad if you're
No,
talking
I
about
know
all this
your
stuff and
concern
suddenly
lies
just
with
the
the
wizard
safety
poofs
of
in
your
is like,
sister.
talking to the Oracle
Return
again.
to
She
your
won't make
own
out with
land.
me.
Yeah, tie you to the railroad tracks, eh?
All I can tell you.
Anyway,
Your breath illuminates as it passes silently.
Her breath stinks. Anyway, get out of that cave.
well,
Your breath.
Your breath stinks. What?
Go now, Prince
I
Alexander.
guess that's the end of that.
Alexander's breath stinks. He gets out of the
And
cave.
venture forth to aid your family at a
Sorry, he was
time
turning
of
into that.
Thank you, Oracle.
You're welcome.
No, not Merlin. Nobody's thanking Merlin here.